What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Green Light Your Own Life podcast with Tiana. Today, this is a space where we get to talk about what happens when you stop waiting and start saying yes to yourself. The pivots, the risks, the moments that don't make sense until they do, because when you green light your own life, things shift. And that is exactly what this conversation is about. So, welcome to the podcast, Illana Gambrill.
Hello.
Did I do it?
Yeah, you did it.
I murder names all
You
the
did
time.
it. You did it.
Okay.
Superb.
Oh, thank you so much. I am really excited about having you here because, let's be honest, we don't know each other that well, but I am a huge fan of yours.
Likewise, sister.
Yeah, right? There's just like this energy that kind of, well, you approached me.
Yes.
Yeah. And you just told me before, but it was 2009 we connected. Just tell me what happened,
I think
girlfriend.
it was then. I think 2009, I was in the X Factor in the UK with Brian Friedman, and you were assisting him. That's when I first learned of you. And I was like, who's that? Because you had this like energy that made me want to be in the studio.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I only did like maybe 2 or 3 weeks that year.
Okay.
So I didn't get to work with you intensely and get to like really know you, but you stuck in my mind. So when I moved here, and then one of my besties said that she was working with you, I was like, oh, I remember her. She's amazing. She was like, yeah, she's incredible.
That's so fascinating because that's a long time ago. We're in 2026 and the worlds have come together and now we get to sit together.
Right.
And so I'm going to make you blush a little bit.
Make me blush.
Can I just make you blush? Let's tell the people who we're talking about. So, Illana, you're a choreographer, a creative director, and the founder of what is today called the Kure Method.
Correct.
Right? And it's not just a movement platform. It's a space where people reconnect with themselves through movement, which I find so fascinating because I don't think that people connect those dots all the time. And the fact that you found it and you found a formula that is functional and sustainable, and I'm guessing transformative, I want to hear all about it. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Yeah.
Every time someone talks about it, and I can feel the feeling that I feel when I'm in the space with the people, I just get goosebumps everywhere.
Yeah.
That's how I think you're doing what you're supposed to do,
Yes.
And we're in my 11th year.
11.
And I still feel so fresh in it and get so excited by it.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Well, okay. So I think what I really want to know is that you walked away from a successful career.
Yes.
And as dancers, because that's where we come from, that is a mindset shift that only a few recognize and actually move on it. So what was that process for you to leave something so successful?
I actually also left really young. I was 27.
I was just going to say, how old are you? We don't have to talk about it.
No, okay. I'm proud of my age. I'm proud.
Great.
I think it's such a privilege to grow old.
Yeah. Honey, like a fine wine.
Right. I actually what day is it? Tuesday. I turned 39 in 4 days.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Yes, honey.
39, 35.
Wow. That's 35.
Right.
Okay, so this happened early.
Yes, I left the industry at 27. So I was working, doing all the things I needed to do. As a dancer, you do, not everybody, but some people do have to have like secondary jobs.
Yeah.
I was working for this beautiful woman who hosted classes for her friends every morning. And I loved it. I loved seeing these women come alive. They were ladies of London. They wanted to fulfill their mornings with something beautiful. And I witnessed what was happening in the space. And I said to the person who hired me, I said, I think I want to do this. Like, I don't think I want to audition anymore. I don't think I want to be on the stage. I think I want to do this and see where it takes me. And she was like, Illana, I've got a pool of teachers and you are the only one that they're like, where's Illana? Where's Illana? Where's Illana? Because I think I go beyond the dance for them. And I was like seeing these women and feeling what they needed. I also, in the industry, was not feeling the feeling I felt when I was a kid dancing. I felt trapped and I felt like it was quite toxic. And there was a lot of stuff that goes down, I don't know about now, but then that just didn't align with myself staying healthy. So I was like, okay, I'm going to leave. And I spoke to an artist I was teaching at the time for empowerment reasons.
Yeah.
And she was like, Illana, just feel like this is your calling. And so I did. I ran off and I opened up a dance class for anyone who wanted to come, no matter what you did, no matter if you've danced before or not. I opened it up and I said, whoever wants to be free with me, this is where I'm going to be per week.
Okay.
It was called Illana's Adult Dance Class.
Right to the point.
Right to the point.
Yep.
But I was getting DMs saying, adult dance class? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Not DMs. I was getting like emails. I didn't have Instagram at the time.
What was it, MySpace?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my top 10 friends.
Yes.
Brutal.
Honey. We were there. We were there together.
Yeah.
And so when you had these feelings of when you're at your capacity of dance, did you feel isolated? Could you share that with anybody that was working with you, or did you have to go through this alone?
No, I had a really beautiful group of friends in London that we tend to dance together a lot. You know, you kind of get booked with the same people, but also we were in a dance company together. I don't know if you've heard of it, Dance to Excess. By Cisco Gomez and Kimberly Taylor.
Oh, honey, yes. I had to think about the visual because it was very visual how it was written.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
so
yes.
A lot of us that were in that company would work together in jobs.
Yeah.
So we would be able to talk it out and hash it out and support each other. But I think they were still very much like, we're in it.
Oh,
like,
it.
You know, like as dancers, we're very resilient and we're very powerful unicorns, I think.
Yes.
But I do know when it's time to say enough of this part of my life. I've done it many times before in my life because my mental health, my well-being means more to me than anything.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's probably why you have such great longevity in the industry. Whether it's adjacent to what you started with, you're still a part of the movement, the expression, the storytelling, whether it's on the stage or in a studio. Like having that as a foundation makes you stronger.
Honestly,
it
truly does.
And I see that in you because I feel it myself. So that's why I feel so energetically connected. And I was so pumped for this conversation because I was like, I just want to pick your brain. Please. I want to get in there.
Get in there. Please open it wide.
Okay.
Open.
Okay. So that was okay. So then we'll get to that. But then I have a fun game of like quick rapid fire because we are getting to know each other.
Yes.
So I'm just going to roll off a couple things and then we'll come back to our deep storytelling. Ready?
Yeah.
Morning person or night person?
Morning. I love waking up in the morning. Get my days. I get so excited. I wake up and I'm like, yes, I'm awake. Put my feet on the floor. I'm so excited.
Well, guess what? Me too.
Okay. Of course you are.
Yes. Like my husband's like, can you just? And I'm like, I can't. The music is up loud and I'm having a good time.
Same.
Okay, good.
What a privilege to wake up every day.
I say it. I pray with my children every night. I said, thank you, Jesus, for letting us wake up and love each other. Sorry, that was off topic, but that's really what I do every day.
That is on topic.
Yes. It's so real. Yeah. Dance studio or living room?
Both.
I know, it's hard.
Everywhere's a dance floor, no?
That's true, yes.
But I do like the vastness of a dance studio, the lights, the mirrors.
Yeah. I'm currently a living room alone type of girl where the hallway is my catwalk and I do it.
Sass.
Control or flow?
Working on releasing control.
Really?
Yes.
And what's that look like for you today?
LA.
I
grew up in East London. I feel like it's like a condensed version of New York.
Okay.
And everything was very like controlled and like I need to be this and I need to do that and I have to look like this and LA has taught me to like surrender and flow and be in my feminine state. So working on the flow.
And are you finding it working?
100%.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah.
That's where we win.
That is where we win.
In the flow state.
In the flow state. And I don't know the definition of that because I think for a while I did have a control issue. But when I ride that wave, I feel like I'm 10 feet tall.
Correct.
And I'm 5'2".
Because you're not fighting.
Not fighting.
You're forcing.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
It is a good feeling. Okay, a couple more. London or LA?
LA.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through and through.
Yes?
Yeah, babe.
Okay. I live here, but give me a reason to work in London and I will be there.
Love London.
Yeah.
But my choice is definitely LA.
Okay. Well, we love you.
Oh.
Okay, a couple more. Glam or no glam?
Glam.
Okay, look, in a week, how often are you glammed up? Like
Oh,
percentage-wise.
0%. That's why. Even today, I've got an eyeshadow on. It's rare.
I know. I put a little concealer on there.
But that's why I
know.
say glam, because it's such a beautiful feeling to step into that
It's fun.
energy, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Coffee or tea?
Coffee. Black coffee, no milk, no sugar, just coffee.
Straight to the stuff.
Yes.
Straight to the
Can
source.
you not tell I'm all coffee, no blood?
My God, I love it. Okay, last but not least, Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram, babes.
Yeah?
I'm a millennial.
I know.
I can't with TikTok. I don't understand it.
I quit it. I had to quit TikTok because I was like,
You did?
Yeah, I was a weird consuming of it. And so I don't bash it, but like I understand Instagram.
I understand Instagram. I don't understand TikTok.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Now let's go back into the deep dive. Okay. What did success look like when you were inside the industry versus now?
Success looked like booking multiple jobs, going on tour, going around the world.
Yeah.
Gaining beautiful financial freedom from that.
Yeah.
What does it look like now?
Yeah. What does your success look like now in the comparison of all that jazz?
It looks like reaching as many people as I can and helping them through dance, through words, through the power of my unapologetic energy. But not just mine, but like giving them permission to do the same, to live fully and boldly and bravely. That feels like success.
I have such a random question. Are you the only teacher of Kure Method, or do you have a staff?
I'm the only everything.
Oh.
I don't have a single member of team.
It's you.
Yeah.
Do you think about expanding?
All the time.
Okay, well, what's holding us back?
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Tell me.
Since moving to LA, have spoken to maybe close to 1 million managers, agents, all the things. Don't quite know what to do with you. Are you a dancer? Are you a choreographer? Are you an influencer? Are you this? I'm like, that's your job. That's your job.
Yep.
You could see a product in me and do what you need to do with it. There's that. So I said, okay, let me get a PR agent. So I hired a PR.
How'd that go?
How did that go?
Yeah.
She stole my money.
I bet she did.
She basically promised me the world, and she said, this is how much I'm asking up front. I sat with it for a long time, but then paid it. And as I paid it, she blocked me everywhere. It was a scam.
What? Oh, like for real?
For real. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And I interviewed millions of PR people, and I loved her because she was an individual. She wasn't a big team. She was a new mom. She seemed soft and beautiful, and she was not. She was a scammer. Yeah.
Did you take her to court?
I'm fighting for my money back.
Okay, well, I'm believing you're going to get that back.
Tenfold.
Girl.
Yeah. And if you want me to say her name, I will, so people can not.
Say it. Go for it.
Jaden V. Chase.
Lock it in, folks.
Lock it in.
All right. So, okay. So
I don't want her to do that to anyone else.
No, honestly, because we put so much in time and effort and investment into the things that we love. And so the fact that you took that risk on someone and they betrayed you, I'm really happy though that didn't destroy your motivation to continue and to push through.
No.
You know what I mean?
If anything, put more of a rocket up my booty.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, there is.
But I do want a team.
Yes.
I need a team.
You're ready for a team.
I am.
Yeah.
And I would love curators. I would love teachers, across everywhere.
Because I can imagine the way that you are and how you, just in conversation and what I see online, because that's what I'm working with, I can imagine that people who speak like you and would flock to you, and then you would show them, and this is how to do it effectively.
Yeah.
So it stays within the mantra of your business.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I think I made a rod for my own back because it's always been me.
Yeah.
So if I remove myself, people are like, oh, I don't want to go unless it's Illana. But I mean,
No, there's a way.
there's a way.
There's
Of
a
course
way.
There's a way.
There's a way. And when it happens in,
Yeah.
in the best time,
Yeah.
you know? And I think just the fact that you want it, I'm always say what you want,
Yeah, the universe is not on a budget.
honey, but it's going to come to you.
Yeah,
Right?
I truly believe it.
Yeah.
And I do believe in divine timing too.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
Gosh. Okay. So, you changed the name.
Yes.
After 10 years.
Yes.
I need to understand why, what was the pivot, like, and how, what was the business process of that?
Yeah.
Because that's a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing. My company was called Dancebox for 10 years. And I moved to LA and I started having these meetings. People were flocking to me and saying, I see this for your business. I see that for your business. And I was like, yeah, I do too. And over casual dinners or in like casual meetings, this one guy turned around and he was like, question, do you think Dancebox is a global brand name? And I immediately, without even thinking, was like, no.
Mm.
And it pulled me back a little bit because I was like, this is what I've put everything into for the last decade. Everyone knew Dancebox.
Yeah.
Right, I can't change the name. But then when I sat with it, I was seeing it as like maybe some sort of studio on Melrose that you go to on a Saturday morning to like get a little dance fitness moment in. And it just isn't that. What happens in that space is not, it doesn't say it on the tin.
Mm-hmm.
It's transformative. It's so deep. Dancebox sounds, there's so many sweat box and yoga box and this box and also
you're not a lady of a box,
right?
Like what are we doing? Putting you in a box,
right? I'm like cringing thinking. My business is like getting you out of your box, getting out of your chains.
Yeah.
So yeah. And also I don't like the word dance within something like that because it actually deters people.
It sounds limiting to some degree.
It does.
With respect.
I can't dance. I can't this.
Yep.
So I sat with it for a year. This happened when I first moved here and I only recently changed it a month and a half ago.
I kind of saw the visual process of it on your social media. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, what's happening here? And I was like so nervous about it. But yeah, I came up with this name because I decided to sift through. I have a folder since the day I started to today of all the testimonials I've ever got, even if it's like a DM or a text, whatever. And I went through the whole folder. I was like, I sat down, I think it was over a course of a week, and I just went through the entire folder and I said, what's the main word I see? Because I don't want to just feel it. I want to know what they feel.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
And the word was, I think you've cured me, or I feel cured, or I feel this, or I feel, but it's all cure. I was like, there's minus maybe 100. There was like cure. I was like, well, that's it. That's the new name.
Yeah.
So I called my lawyer and I said, we need to do this. We need to patent it. We need to change it. We need to do all the things. He was like, sorry, love, you can't have cure. Like, I've checked it.
Yeah.
You're going to get all the things left, right and center. So I sat and I said, well, how can I make it still the cure, but make it be
yours,
mine? And so I just said, well, let me just change the letter.
Yeah.
And K is for kismet and kinergy and connection, even though connections with the C. But you know what I mean?
I'm there, babe.
Yeah.
I was sold. I'm like, yeah, all the things.
Yeah. And he said, you can't have cure. It has to be something. I was like, well, it's a method. Kure Method. And that was it.
See?
Yeah. And then we got it all patented and trademarked. And so it's can be used in California and other states. And then once that came through, which took a minute, I announced it to the world.
And I'm guessing everyone was excited.
Everyone was like, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. Because that's how everyone was right. And that's how it feels.
Yes. And that's what people, okay, so I'm in a space obviously where I'm mentoring people for kind of like this is my new chapter. And my mentors have always said, but what do they want? Like we can tell them all the things that we know as leaders, as teachers, as educators, mentors, coaches, whatever, but you have to listen. The listening part is where I think people either get ahead of themselves or don't understand the true essence of serving and really helping people. And the fact that was your process to get to this, I find really fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was really important. I could have quite easily just gone on to
Girl, you gotta go to ChatGPT. This is my business.
Right.
You
And
know?
I speak to my trees more than I speak to ChatGPT.
Good.
They have more answers that I need.
Yeah. Natural.
Naturally. So yeah, and I thought I didn't want it to be just a generic something that the internet told me.
Yeah.
I had to dive deep into what my business. I'd been running it for 10 years. If I didn't know, what am I doing?
Would you ever take those testimonials and like make it a book or make it
Yeah,
a
100%.
like I just think that's so and it's so special and people take the time to tell you how they feel where let's be honest on social media people also take the time to tell you what is like a bad feeling. So
Right.
when you have this folder of good, like doesn't that make you just feel so fulfilled?
It's the reason I started it is because I foresaw that it was going to get hard, and I'm
Yeah.
on my own, and I needed something that kept me going visually. That's not from my own heart and soul. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to start making a book out of this. And I started literally 6 months in.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. A folder, not a book, sorry.
A
But
folder.
maybe it's coming.
Hey, don't rule it out.
The Cure book.
Honey, we generate, we create, honey. We think about things. It's all good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna come back. This is gonna air at the beginning of April.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah, and it's a stress awareness month. So just kind of, I think what you're doing and people releasing that stress, finding that Kure method through you. I wanted to kind of touch base on that. And my question to you is, do you think people abandon themselves without realizing it?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think that, go on.
No. I want you to
I think
reflect on
that it's not our fault.
Yeah.
I think that there's so much going on in the world always and in your personal lives that will continuously allow you to tell yourself it's okay to neglect yourself for a minute because this needs my attention right now and that needs my attention right now. And I think that the more that we focus on what our needs are as a mother, as a wife, as a whatever you do for your job, or all those labels that we tend to give ourselves.
Yep.
If we're pouring into that ourselves and our souls, those labels get to be poured into tenfold.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
And I think that society have put a really big notion on being selfish. You shouldn't be selfish. I think you should be.
You have to.
You have to be self-full.
Yes.
I came in alone. I'm leaving alone. But all the people that are around me get the best part of me because I'm always pouring into myself. Even if it means, and I'm not a mother, but even if it means my children come with me I'm doing the things that I need to do and I don't know. I can't speak for mothers on motherhood, but
it's okay. But you have students, you have people that trust you and pour into the things that you believe for them. Yeah. And that right there is because you're pouring into yourself. And the more, if you showed up, think about it. If you showed up and you weren't 1000% yourself, they couldn't feel your actual power of dance, of release, of curing them from probably what they're stressful of. So if you showed up less than, then no, it won't work.
No, it won't work.
It won't work.
I physically can't. Also, I'd feel like a fraud.
Yeah,
because I'm promoting and preaching about all of this like deliciousness and releasing and purging, and I'm coming in depleted.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
No. So I think it's just good to talk about it because people forget that it's okay to put yourself first so that you can be better for others.
I think people glamorize that they don't.
Yeah.
I'm so busy, I can't do this, and I'm so busy, and It's not like you're not a hero because of that.
Yeah. No. We're heroes, let me tell you. Let's see. I like reading my notes. Okay, let's play a game.
Okay. I love a game.
Okay, good. It's called Green Light or Gatekeep.
Okay.
Right? Okay. This is new. I'm testing.
Okay.
You're my first contestant. Okay. So I'm gonna say a phrase and then you just tell me green light or gatekeep.
Okay.
Okay, and we can talk about it or we can go on.
Okay.
So leaving the industry, green light or gatekeep?
When you say gatekeep, do you mean don't?
No, I mean like, green light means are you gonna move forward and like go for it, or are you gonna gatekeep and like hold it back and not really share?
Leaving the dance industry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Green light.
Exactly.
Green light.
Okay, dancing in public with no choreography. We're gonna green light.
Green
Or
light.
we're gonna
Green light. Look at my hand.
I know. Letting the business evolve, even if people get confused.
Green light.
Yeah, green light. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right?
They'll catch up.
Exactly. And if they don't, it's okay. C'est la vie. Choosing fulfillment over industry validation.
Green light.
I know. I have to say it. I have to say it.
But it's my life. I need it to be fulfilled.
Exactly. And I think people, I think a lot of people, because of social media, really rely on other validation from others. And I'm just like, you are doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah, because I've taught a lot of influencers, and I've seen that they're, they'll, and then they put the phone down and like, and it's just really makes me sad. It really makes, because they want the world to perceive them in a certain way. That person perceiving will be like, I wish I was them. And then, green light fulfillment all day long.
We got the best of both worlds.
And I'm so grateful
I'm
for that.
so
because
thankful.
What you see is exactly what is happening.
Yeah. And because we grew up without this facade, right? We had to be where we were. We had to be who we are. We had to be a person of our word, or an honor or not.
Right.
And now we're in a place of life where that facade, it gets awarded, and then you're just like, but how and why? When really, I know at the end of the day, it's like fake energy.
Correct.
And so I as a mother, I just hope and pray that I can show my children what we had to some degree, that life doesn't have to be about that.
I really, really hope that there's going to be a loop round.
I think so.
Because I think the world is getting a little bit tired of it.
It's getting out of control.
It's out of control.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be crispy. I want to see your authentic self. I want to see the rawness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want it to be perfect.
Well, it's not. It's not even an option. Like, that's not even possible.
Ew.
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 Okay. Being multi-passionate instead of being known for one thing.
Oh, green light.
Green light.
Green light.
Yes.
Oi.
Did you ever have that challenge in life where you felt like they needed to see me as one thing, especially when you went from the industry to making your own business?
No, because I'm multidimensional human being. I've always been like really aware of that. But I really feel like I wanted to not just be known as this dancer. I didn't want it to be my whole entire identity. Yeah. I wanted you to take me seriously on a deeper level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you go through any kind of marketing course? Like, how do you know to like just tell people?
No, I just started speaking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never ever done anything. No media training, no nothing. And my friend was like, you need media training. And I was like, well, I think we need authenticity.
Yeah.
I think that's what we need more than media training. I don't want to speak how the world wants me to speak.
No, and you have to understand what you want to be better at, not be good at. Like, I would not like to train me if you haven't actually experienced sitting in these chairs or getting on IG Live or whatnot. I would much rather just look at it and say, okay, I can do this better. I don't think media training at this point in my life, and it seems like you agree, it feels almost, it's too polished.
Agreed. And I look at hosts and things, and I'm like, the way that they talk and and I just want you to be just be a human.
Just be a human.
Just be a human.
Yeah.
I'm gonna receive you more, and I'm gonna watch your program more.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. I wanna keep you. Outgrowing the version of you people are comfortable with.
Oh, green light.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Well, and I'm not being funny, but if we're not evolving, we're not living, no?
No, exactly.
So if we're staying the same, but just to please other people, just so you can swallow me and digest me, what does that mean? I stay stuck and small? Or I stay a version of myself that I've outgrown?
No.
And then I'm like sticky and stuck? No. Because, I mean, if you can't catch up with the new version of me, then you got to go.
You got to go.
And that's okay. And that's beautiful. And that's the evolution of life.
Yeah.
And if you can stick around and love and learn my new version of me and your new version of you, then stunning. Let's like sit down, let's hash it out. Let's get in the nitty-gritty of it all. What have you learned? What's going on?
Yes.
Well, how have you got here?
Yeah.
You know?
I love that.
Me too.
I love that because I really understand it.
Yeah.
And some people just can't relate. They want to keep you where they met you. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, babes,
It's expired.
the train is express.
It's,
Okay?
yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tend to gravitate towards people that are really pro evoluting.
Yeah. I'm with
That
you.
ain't a word, but with me, I'll claim it.
Yeah, I'll claim it. Exactly. Oh, this is fun. Saying no to opportunities that look good on paper.
Green light.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
said a no to a lot of sparkly things in LA.
Yeah.
Very sparkly.
You want to
things.
elaborate on any of those to some degree?
Very sparkly people.
Uh-huh.
You know, that the world would deem as someone you'd want to know.
And they call you to say, can
Call
you
me, I'd sit opposite them, and energetically, if it's a no, it's a no. So I would sit opposite someone that most people would be like, you need to get in with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd sit opposite them and I'd say no. Yeah. And I'm talking like big deals, like like not that the person is a big deal. I'm talking about deal, like a deal for me and Kure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a no.
Good for you.
Absolutely. And I think that's so beautiful that I've come here at this age. Because if I came here at 24, 25,
oh,
I've been a yes.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
this is the right time to be discerning.
Listen, not always right. I got scammed.
You know what? That's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it makes you also more armored for yourself because you went through that.
Right.
Don't you think?
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely. I don't want it to close me off.
No.
But discernment is at 100% now.
Yeah.
Please God, I hope.
Good for you.
Uh-huh.
And so when these moments happen, do you have like is it like a switch inside that you know automatically, or do you have to go home and digest and think about it, write about, like, what's your process?
I'm an Aries woman.
Okay, tell me more.
Switch.
It's a switch.
Yeah, it's like it's an instant feeling.
Okay.
Sometimes wrong. And so what I'll do is the instant feeling will hit me and then I'll go home and meditate or think on it.
Okay.
Now, before it'd be like, instant, yeah, I'm going, bye. But now a little bit older, hopefully a little bit wiser. So yeah, no, I switch and then I think and then I act.
Yeah. My process is I used to be a quick reactor as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think through age and time and maturity, I've been able to sit and think about it a little bit more. But usually I realize that initial feeling is the answer.
Yeah, always.
Right?
Yeah, always. It's that gut.
It's the gut.
Our gut is our brain, and no one's taught us that. Because that speaks before that in my body.
I know. Oh, I feel bad for those that aren't connected.
That's why we exist.
Yeah,
that's
to show them that this is how we can do
the body to the brain. Yeah,
I am really excited to take your class.
Please come.
I have to go. I have to attend. Are you doing this in mornings, nights, evenings? What are we talking?
Yeah, I've got a Thursday night, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then I do pop-ups randomly.
Pop-ups. Okay.
They're always like an evening, but if there is people that say I need a morning,
I'm a morning. I drop my kids off. I've said this to my friend. I'm like, when I drop my kids off, in a perfect world, I would go to dance class.
Right.
I don't know where that's at yet. So I'm not saying it has to be you, but I'm just saying I do desire that.
Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I do the post-school drop-off. Are you at Valley?
Yeah, I'm in Toluca Lake.
Okay, I'm Hancock Park, so I'm like mid-city.
Oh, you're not far.
Yeah. But maybe we can sort
something.
Yeah.
That would be
I would
my
love
ultimate
a morning class, honestly.
Oh, we were morning people.
Please.
Make it happen.
Give me a morning class. Make it happen.
Make it happen. You just got to say what you want.
Yeah.
You got to say it.
Morning class, please.
Drop off and drop it low.
Yeah, drop it. Yeah, drop off and drop it low. I'm not taking that. That's all yours.
No, you can't. Thanks. But when I walk in the room, please say it.
Drop it off and drop it low.
Honey, I love it. Okay. So back to our program.
Yes.
Why I also think is so fascinating is because within a year, this past year, I've opened a space to create a community of creative minds. It's inspiring, right? Yeah. It's fun. It's a space that, like you, is not it's not the typical, right? Like we're creating space that has not been actually formed for what our insight can offer. And so we're talking about in these places, what I like to encourage is that it's not performative. I make it really safe. I want them to ask the questions.
I've heard.
You've heard?
Yes.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard such great things.
Oh, thank you.
No, honestly. Very special. You've changed one of my really good friends' lives.
Yes. And are we talking about Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I believe in her so, so much. And it's reasons that she is a reason why I show up online. She's a reason why I continue the space. Like, it's people like her.
Yeah,
and I think that's what you offer though too. Like, that's why I want to get in your class. Cause when you're the one.
You want to be fed.
I want to be fed.
Yeah, I hear you, girl.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, I hear you, and I want to feed you. That's going in the trailer.
I'm drinking. My great life.
But yeah, I also want to be fed. That's why I know I see you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because as a leader, we struggle finding spaces where we feel inspired.
Yeah.
And where we can be fed.
Yes.
And it's not toxic. Like, especially in the dance space.
Yeah. I have found this space on like a chat form, like it's there's Zooms, but because we have this natural, I dance around the house and my kids are like, Mommy, why are you dancing? And I was like, you don't know.
Because I need it. They don't know you're
You don't know yet.
They don't know that you're a legend.
Like, you don't know what Mama can do. But for right now, I'm going to dance to, Moana.
Do they know?
No, they don't know.
They don't know?
My children are 7 and 4. They don't understand yet.
Okay.
And it's going to take some time before I show them dirty.
Know.
Yeah.
Dirty.
They're like, Mom, you are corny, but this is cool.
Not the coolest.
Let's see. I know.
I'm telling you now.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, my question to you.
Yeah, am I making you blush now?
Kinda. I love it though. I love it. So for the space that I've created and the space that you've created, do you think people actually need these spaces to evolve?
Yes, absolutely. 100 million%.
Yeah.
So people can go to therapy.
Yeah.
They can do all the talking they want.
Yeah.
They can do all different kinds of therapy.
Yeah.
But I think that's like putting a load of gas in a car and that's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But unless you're putting your foot on the accelerator, I'm not seeing many people super evolve down the street at full speed.
Mm-hmm.
When you move and breathe and feel like a badass while doing it, something is unstuck, unchained, released, especially when someone's pouring life over you with their words as well.
Yeah.
We need, when did we forget as human beings that this stuff was used as medicine? Tribes back in the day and still now would dance to release, to shake, to release, to co-regulate with each other and to self-soothe. Yes, we need it.
We need it.
You can talk to your blue in the face and you can get answers verbally to your blue in the face. But unless you're moving it and actioning it and hearing those words and dancing through it or shaking through it, how do you move forward? I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because I know that what healed me.
Exactly. Yeah. We're doing it because we know what it feels like.
Yeah.
For that transformation. We need it.
We need it.
You can, yep. Okay. Oh God, I'm having way too much fun. Okay. What version of you had to die to be the version of you that exists today? Is there an answer to that?
Yeah, super emotional already.
Uh-huh.
I was living for other people my whole life. I was married to the wrong man for 12 years. Well, we weren't married for 12 years, but we were together for 11, 12 years. Very suppressed. I was suppressed by my father and I was suppressed by friends and I was small and I was polite and I was sad and I didn't know. And then I decided one day to say, F this. This feels horrible. This feels I feel like I'm being strangled. And I bravely stood on my feet and started walking in the opposite direction, which was really painful. I lost a lot of friends. I lost the life that I once knew and only knew. And I think without that bravery, I wouldn't be this version today. I wouldn't be the version that was able to speak the way I speak, to act the way I act, to teach the way I teach, to empower the way I empower. And the only reason I do it so well is because I've been through the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's, again, as a leader, if you choose to lead, you have to lead from authenticity. You have to lead. If the words you're saying you've not been through, how are you speaking from that place?
Yeah.
So yeah, many versions of me had to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so fascinated by that because it's talking to you today. I would clearly you have lived life, but I would have never imagined you small.
Everyone says this.
I just can't even imagine.
Yeah.
And thank God you broke through.
Thank God. And honestly, I think it was, no, I know that it was dance, but I was running Dance Box while simultaneously living this way. So talk about the fraud.
Yeah.
I was teaching, screaming, empowering, not for what their needs from mine. So I was doing it, getting in my car, crying, going home to a marriage that made me suppress and slump my shoulders forward and feel underappreciated and unloved. But then I would tell these people to go out and be brave and do this and do that. And it's one day I got in the car, I cried my eyes out. I said, this is the last time I'm doing this. This is the last time I say the words I need to hear and don't act on them. And I went home and I said to my ex-husband, we're enough. Godspeed. Great man, not my man.
Mm-hmm.
Just, and I said at the top of this conversation, there's been many times where I know I got to go.
That was it.
One of them was then.
Yeah.
One of them was at my dance college that was enforcing and telling everyone to basically have eating disorders. I was like, you know what, this is just not it.
Yeah.
All of these little moments, the dance college, the dance industry, the husband, is those versions that went into those places came out a different human.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
We're here, babe.
And now we're here.
Yeah, we're here. Ooh.
So happy for me.
I am really happy for you. Like, truly happy for you. And I can't wait to have more of these conversations.
Same.
Like, for real.
Same.
I'm really fascinated. And I think that you should be so proud of not just like what you've overcome, but just how you have an effect and impact on people so that they don't make those same mistakes. And if they are, we're all human.
Yes.
You can show them, guess what? There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah. And that's why I think I'm just so passionate and I won't stop doing this until I can't.
Yeah.
That's the aim.
It's a beautiful aim.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that was deep, but I'm here, honey. Let's see. Well, what do you get wrong? Where do you still feel fear, if you do?
You know what? It's almost like I don't recognize if there is fear that creeps up because I say F it every single day. Like whatever I'm doing, I say F it. Doing so well.
You're doing really good. You can make it count whenever you want.
Yeah. I think, getting on a plane to come here, yes, there was like anxiety and fear, but I won't claim it as fear. I'll claim it as like the unknown. I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, feel the fear and do it anyway.
I think that there's a common thread. And as I'm doing this podcast, I'm meeting women like you who are true leaders. And I think that there's a mindset that really keeps us consistent on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
That fear is of the past.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And I say in every class, and I'm sure that you've heard this before, but you have two choices in life every single day.
Yeah.
Both of these choices do not exist in reality. Faith and fear. You get to choose which one you want to lead with, you want to walk with, you want to feel. I choose faith.
Yeah.
I choose faith because I got given this gift of life. I don't want to live it in fear. I've seen so many people do that.
Yeah.
Like people in my past, my family, I don't want to do that. I want to break that chain.
Yeah.
I'm a human being. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel fear, but I'm going to say, Faith.
but you know how to stomp it out.
Yes.
You know, sometimes I physically stomp it out. Like
That's great.
I go, not today.
I love that. I'm going to use that.
Stop. Yeah.
Like,
Get it out like a
yeah.
ciggy.
Yes.
Get out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Like Sandy from Greece.
Yeah. All of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Stomp it out. Stomp the fear, babe. Doesn't
love
belong
that.
here.
Doesn't belong here. Not today, Satan.
Nah, get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Last deep cut. Do you think people are more afraid of being seen or seeing themselves clearly?
Wow, that's a really big
It's
question.
a big question, but it's real,
I think it's both.
right?
I think it's both. I always say, show up, be seen, be heard, all the things. And I think people have suppressed themselves so much over time that being seen feels like too freaking vulnerable. I don't want to do that. But yeah, that's a really good question. I'd love to ruminate and sit on that, marinate on that, should I say.
Yeah.
Because I think that people are scared to see what their powers could be.
Oh, yeah.
But imagine if we unleashed our powers and unapologetically gave them to the world.
Yeah.
I don't think we'd be where we are today in terms of the state of the world.
No.
I think there would be, the women unleashing all their powers and their knowledge and their...
We'd be in a better place.
I think it's a mixture of both. That's a really good question.
Yeah. Because I see it in people. Like now I'm in this space, right? Where it's not just about me and the gigs and, oh, here I'm at this job and here I'm at that job. It's like, no, I really care about people. I really care about how they take their next steps in their career and the chapter that they think they see or want to see or believe that they see. But then I see limiting beliefs happen.
Yes.
I'm like, hey, babe, we
Yeah.
got to knock that down.
Yeah. But it's indoctrinated. It's indoctrinated.
I know.
From the minute we come out of our mothers.
Yeah. We're here to help them see that it can be gone. You don't have to let that be your truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that we can sit and preach it.
Yeah.
But we have to show it. And I think you're doing that really beautifully.
You're doing a beautiful job too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
To be continued, folks.
Yeah.
Okay. So I ask everybody this, and I feel like you've shown this and you talked about this on many levels, but I do ask.
Yes.
You just have to finish the question.
Yes.
I knew I was the green light when
I decided to take my life into my own hands. I decided that I didn't want agents and jobs to define me, to define my worth. I was going to do that.
Yeah.
And when I just turned up at a sports hall in East London and said, everybody just dance if you want to dance, it was the biggest green light of my life. Mm-hmm. It was to myself. Mm-hmm. And I think I've definitely started this company to heal myself and in turn get to help others. The biggest green light was saying ta-ta to the industry.
Good for you. Thank God for that green light.
Thank God. And thank God for you for shedding light on all the beautiful women you've had on your podcast. I think you're such an inspiration.
Oh my gosh, thank you. This means so much because I felt it and I was like, I don't think I'm the only one.
No, you're not the only one, but you are doing your job in this field so beautifully.
Thank you.
And people speak on it behind your back.
Oh,
you should know that.
Thank you. I won't cry, but it's that makes me very proud of where I am today and all the things that I've overcome. And so being able to share it and to share your story it's meaningful. It's meaningful work, and other people need to hear these, because we live in isolation to some degree. We don't have to.
Yeah.
Let's do it together.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
All right. We need to talk about that.
Okay.
Collaboration.
Okay. Last but not least, I know that you've talked about it, but just put it out there. What's happening with your business? What can we know? How do we turn up? How do we follow you? Do you have an email list? Can I subscribe?
Yes.
Tell us all of it right now.
Okay. So you can find me at Kure, Kure _method on Instagram. And I teach every Thursday night in Marina Del Rey, 7 till 8 p.m. On my Instagram page, I will constantly post pop-ups that I'm doing or other events. I also collaborate with another beautiful, incredible soul called Sydney Berger. We created the mission. We do that every other month. I am going to be facilitating at Lightning in a Bottle Festival in May.
Okay.
Which is going to be incredible. So come. I am also teaching a retreat in Arizona in May. Please hit me up with Spiritual Gangster. I don't know if you know the brand Spiritual Gangster. They're gangsters.
I've seen Spiritual Gangster.
They're incredible.
Gangsta or Gangster?
Gangster. ER.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're great. And also London, I'm going to be back teaching June the 5th. So I can't wait to see you.
I want to go back. Okay, so
Yes.
you said something about the mission. What is
The mission.
What are we missioning? What's happening?
So basically, I met this incredible girl. I was headlining a festival when I first moved here.
Okay.
And everyone said, "You're amazing, you should take Sydney's class. She's going to be teaching tomorrow." I said, "Oh, I don't want to do yoga. I just want to kind of have a shower in the morning and just be in the desert." I was in the desert.
Mhm.
Anyway, I went and walked past her class that was outside in the desert. And I said, "Who's that?" Because she looks like me, number one. She talks like me.
Mhm.
She's inspiring. I don't see many facilitators that turn me on.
Mhm.
And I said, "Excuse me, hi." And she said, "No, hi." And we were like, "It's so lovely to see you again." That's what we said to each other.
Really?
Yeah, and we both knew what that meant. We were
Yeah.
like, we've done this in many lifetimes before, and I'm so glad we found each other again.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, so we did. She's a beautiful facilitator. She does yoga and breath work and all the things. And we said that we would collaborate.
Mhm.
And we made that conversation enter a studio. And we have created a 3-hour event that builds you from wherever you come in to an explosion.
Mm.
Crying, you can be laughing hysterically, feeling all the feelings. It's very powerful. It's the Cure and Sydney. It's an explosion.
I was just like in an explosion.
Yeah, it's really powerful.
And how often does this happen?
Once every other month.
Okay.
So we last did our one in early March.
Okay.
Our next one is going to be May the 16th.
Okay.
And that's going to be, you can find us online. It's The X Mission on Instagram. I said Instagram. The Cross Mission.
Okay. And then you also said lightning in a bottle?
Yes. Have you heard of that festival?
No. Tell me
It's
everything.
huge.
Tell me. I need to know.
Yeah, it's a powerful festival. It's a bit like Coachella, but for the spiritual, minded, incredible souls. It
Okay.
goes off.
It goes
I've
off?
seen the uns of it all.
Okay.
But they have a really beautiful wellness space, and I
Okay.
think I'm going to be teaching on the yoga soul stage.
Is this in Palm Springs?
It's not. It's actually in Bakersfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I think it's a 3-day festival.
Okay.
It looks and reminds me a lot of a festival in the UK called Lost Village.
Okay.
It looks powerful. I mean, I've never been, but it looks powerful. And I'm really
sounds powerful.
proud to be facilitating that.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's huge.
Mm.
I love that you are a one-woman show in the sense of that you're doing all these things. You're collaborating. You're banging on doors.
Babe.
You're banging. I'm not saying you
I did.
You banged, but it was polite. And I tell people, I'm like, don't give up. If you really want to connect with somebody, do it.
Yeah.
And do it naturally. And I feel like what this represents what that looks like, because there was a DM, and then we saw each other at an event.
Yes.
And then Alex was like, "Oh, you ran in," there was a little mild connection. I'm like, that's how it works.
Yeah. It does. And I moved here and I started emailing all the people and DMing all the people, and then I'd email again or DM again. And if I didn't hear from them, you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I'd drive to their place. "Hi, I DM'd you, not your house, but if you're a company.
Yeah.
I emailed you, but you didn't seem to respond. So, do you want to have that coffee now?"
And how many people opened the door and
I'd
said,
say
"Come on in"?
10 out of 100.
That's amazing.
But it's still, that's
what you do.
a percentage.
Yes.
But also I didn't move here to sit on my bum.
No.
I didn't move here to see if things would fall on my lap.
Yeah.
And I'm privileged enough to have a car here. I'll get in it.
Yes.
And I'll drive.
Oh
And
my
obviously,
gosh, this is great. We can
You're
all take
great.
you're great. People can definitely take a page from your book. When the book comes out, honey, I want the first copy
You
because
got
I
it,
know it's
girl.
coming.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for
Mm.
your energy. Thank you for your impact and your vigor for not letting me forget exactly who you are, honey, because I know exactly who you are and I will never forget it. And I hope that when people watch or listen, they plug into you and they just know that what you have to offer is true and authentic. So thank you.
so much. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
Of course.
Thank you.
All right, that's it for now. We had a great episode with Illana, and I'm so thankful for it. So we'll see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao for now.
Oh, that's it. I love you too.